Today we're going to be using a mini band. If you don't have a mini band, I will be giving you options. So go ahead and start jogging in place, jacking in place, jump roping in place. You know the drill. Just get your bodies warm while I demonstrate the exercises. So mini band, the first 5 exercises are going to be mini band exercises. Again, I will show you modifications if you don't have the mini band of body weight exercises that you can do working the glutes without the mini band. Okay, we're also going to be using weights. So either a couple of medium or heavy weights or an extra heavy weight. And I'll go through these weights when we get into the second set of exercises, the strength area of focus. All right, so continue with your warm-up. I'm going to put my band on carefully. The first exercise is a banded jack, so if you need to be sitting down on the ground to do this, sit down on the ground and put your band on, okay? So banded jack, let me stand back here so you can see. I should have worn well, I don't have bright colored pants, so you can see the band a little better. But I'm going to start with my feet about hip width apart. I'm going to keep my chest lifted. I'm going to stay light on my toes. And I'm going to jack out and in, out and in. I'm going to go through all the exercises with the band, and then I'm going to quickly give you your body weight only option right after I do this. All right, so I'm going to go through these pretty quickly. All right, second exercise is going to be a glute kickback. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the band right over my knee, and I'm going to kind of bend my leg a little bit, and then straighten it as I take it out. If you have a chair or like a bar or something that you want to hold on to, you can do that for stability. But it's going to start bent, and then I'm going to drive with my heel and really hit that top glute. Third exercise is going to be side steppers. You can keep the band where it is above your knees if you want a little bit more resistance. Bring it in between your knees and your ankles. I'm going to sit low, and then I'm just going to step side to side. But see how I'm not letting my feet come all the way in where that band is releasing, and it can actually slip down. I want to keep that band nice and tight. Stay low as I step side to side. Split stance, squat, and lift. I'm going to put the band right over my knees. I'm going to come into a split squat. And I have to kind of keep my knees pressed apart as I come down into a squat, and then as I come out, I'm going to take a little lift up. So squat down, and then kind of shift my weight forward, and then lift that leg up with a straight leg. And then my last exercise is going to be side, front, back step. So again, I'm going to bring that band in between knees and ankles. Knees are always soft. I'm going to start with a side step out, step front, back to center, and then back. Side, front, side, back. When we hear that bell after 25 seconds, we'll switch sides on all these exercises where we're on one side. All right, so very quickly, if you don't have a mini band, the banded jack, you're just going to hit jumping jacks, get some cardio in. The glute kickbacks, hold on to a chair if you want to. You just lift up, but you can increase your range of motion without the band and spend more time up here, really squeezing everything as you drive away and pull in. The side steppers, you're just going to sit really low. Even lower than if I have the band. And you're going to stay really, really low and just step side to side. Split stance. Come into that split stance on railroad tracks. I'm going to drop low, shift my weight forward, and lift up. So same thing here. You can increase your range of motion to get that intensity up without the band. If you want to, you can hit 4 split lunges, shift forward, and then hit 4 of those straight leg lifts. And then the last exercise, front side back taps. Same thing. Just sit really low, extra low. Step side. Take it forward, step side, and take it back. All right, so those are the exercises with the band. Second set of exercises, we're going to be using weights, reverse lunge with rotation. So you can use either one heavy weight. If you have a sandbell, you can use that sandbell. All right, I'm going to use my sandbell when we get into the sets. All right, but your first option here is as I squat down, so from the side, as I bend my knees and I come into that squat, I'm going to rotate away, all right? So in the same direction that front knee is bending, I'm going to press that weight away. If you want more shoulder action, you're going to keep those arms out straight, that weight right in line with your chest. So as you bend down into that squat, you're hitting that big rotation. Second exercise, squat with twist, same thing. You can hold on to 1 or 2 of your weights. Hold on to that sandbell if you want, but I'm going to come into a big, deep parallel squat, and I'm going to turn. So it's a squat, turn, back, and up. Squat, rotate around, release the rotation, and then release the squat. Third exercise, side lunge and row. I'm going to reduce my weights a little bit here. I'm going to come into a lateral lunge, side to side. I'm going to give you a profile view. So here's my lunge. And I'm going to add a row. So lunge and row. I'm 45 degrees at my hips, at my knees, as I come side See how my weights are also 45 degrees in front? Hit that row, release the row, and then I'm going to shift my weight over into that side lunge and row. Next exercise is going to be a low lunge tricep with a kickback. So you can hold on to one medium, you can, transition to a heavier weight, but I'm going to come in a nice long low lunge, 90 degrees with that front ankle, right over that ankle, 90 degrees with that front leg, right over that ankle. I'm going to lift up my elbow, start and finish with my weight right at my hip, and take it back and in. Isolating my tricep out of a nice long low lunge. Last exercise is going to be a plank push-up. So squat, plank, push-up. Hold on to your heavy weights. If you want them, you can also do these without your weights, but I'm going to come deep into a squat. I'm going to shoot my feet back or step them back. I'm going to hit a push-up and then either step or shoot my feet back in and then come up. All right, so come down nice and low. Here's my step version. I can drop my knees, hit a modified push-up, and then walk in instead of that shoot. All right, so those are the exercise setups. Let's go ahead and stretch.